Hello, I'm Lucie Diamond and I am delighted and honoured to be asked to be a judge for the UK Songwriting Contest again this year. And this year I'm joined by the lovely Jamie.
Hi guys, how are you all doing? I'm really excited to be part of the UK Songwriting Contest judging panel this year. Actually, I'm a composer and I've been writing music for 20 years for film and television. I've also worked as an arranger in the West End. I've done lots of pop and vocal arrangements. I'm just really excited about coming on board just to, to offer my expertise.
You've no idea what to expect now, have you?
No, I don't. Unlike yourself, who I have to say has been... You've been on the
3 years. This is my third year
years.
doing it, and I absolutely love the anticipation when I get sent the songs. Sometimes you get sent them and it's a bit of a slow burn, okay? And you're listening to the lyrics and you think maybe it's not going anywhere. But you know what, sometimes the next day you wake up and that song's in your head and it was quite unexpected. But you get a lot of songs and you've got to be patient, you've got to listen to several things. For me, getting to the hook is quite important, because if you want to get radio play, the hook is the most important thing of the song. And that's, as a songwriter and a singer, you come from a slightly different angle to me because you're very much a composer. So what would you be looking for? Because you have some involvement in the instrumental section.
Well, you'd be amazed how many people often bring words to me and I have to sort of look at maybe the more technical aspects of the songs, for example, the structure, the instrumentation, because some people, they write the most amazing words for a song, and they create a really great mood or a great idea, but maybe they just need a little bit of guidance on what instruments are going to work best to bring that song to life, and I think that's really, really important. But I think it's interesting what you were saying about the hook of a song, because I always think it's a bit like going to the cinema or watching a good film. You kind of know in a very short space of time if you're going to really like this, or it's going to be good, it's going to have an impact on you, and I think it's quite the same thing with songwriting. You've written loads of songs in your time.
And I've also written and done lots of co-writes with people. Songs are so personal. The things with this competition, it's open to anybody. All over the world you can write for this contest and get your songs heard.
It's all inclusive.
Thank you, Jamie.
Sorry, just throw that one in there.
Basically, you can get your songs, anybody, the categories you can write for. There's the instrumental, which, is your baby really, because that's what you love.
That's my baby.
The country section, obviously I love country, but there's a songwriting section, acoustic section, there's so many. And it doesn't matter who you are or what you do, you can have a go at writing a song for this, and I think it's brilliant, because there are songwriters out there just totally undiscovered. And this will bring them to the forefront and let people listen to them, listen to their songs and develop more.
There really is something for everybody, and that's what I think I'm really looking forward to, kind of finding out what people are doing in their spare time or in their full time, and people give up jobs to make careers as songwriters, and I just think what an honour for us to be able to listen to people all over the world who are offering, who are creating every day something amazing, and for us to have us just to be allowed to actually have a listening on.
Yeah, it is.
Talents,
you're saying totally right. It's an honour to get to listen to these songs. So, from me, I can't wait to start hearing these songs. Jamie is as excited as me. We're going to be doing some listening together. Obviously, I love the kind of the writing style, but for me as well, being a singer, for a songwriter to give a singer a platform to perform and compose that song, that's an amazing thing, because your Beyoncé's, Christina Aguilera's, all these big names, they're nothing without the song. The song is the most important part. And
they're nothing without the songwriter.
Yes. Correct, yes. Yeah. So it's an important thing. So you guys are, the important part of the music industry, and finding some new people, that's going to be amazing.
So talking of categories, one of the categories which actually is sort of very much coming to the fore as well is the instrumental category, which you mentioned briefly.
Yeah, so that's...
and this is something that I'm really, really passionate about. It's amazing what you can create now with technology, with computers, and a little word of advice for people though, where possible, if you are writing an instrumental piece of music, try and keep it as authentic as possible. So if you have a facility to be able to actually record this either in a studio or using an actual real instrument, it's always preferable. Technology is great these days, but it doesn't ever replace a real instrument. So just something to bear in mind when you're producing your final submission.
And what do you feel about the structures of songs? Because if there's no songs, there's no lyrics, there's no singer, what has the person writing that song got to do to make that something else, so that the music is got to speak everything? What have they got to do to make that
pure emotion, yeah. I would say, depending on what you're trying to get across, of course. If you're, as my work as a film composer, I was forever writing pieces of music which represented character, or they represented a particular idea or a theme. And I think whatever that theme or idea is that you've chosen to go with, I think just sort of making sure that that the piece of music is somehow developing, that it's growing, that it's representing consistently throughout that whole piece of music, that we're, as a listener, we're taking on a bit of a journey. That's really important, kind of a bit of an emotional journey. Yeah. So it's peaking, maybe it's sort of dipping again, and then it's either maybe it's going to end in sort of some very rousing way, or it's just going to finish nice, quiet and subtle, depending on what you're trying to create. And so these are some of the features that actually will make the piece of music exciting to listen to, and will grab our attention straight away, rather like the hooks that you were talking about in the more traditional song format.
Okay, well, I think that's kind of it from us.
Definitely.
The next time you'll hear from us will probably be when we're actually writing some quotes about your songs and the music. So it's bye from Lucie.
And bye from Jamie, and we'll see you soon.